Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving our praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders, Apostle Great Millstone, Chargers, Truth, and Ruel. Peace, blessings, salutation. I come out there, scatter abroad to the four corners of the earth, that serve the truth and not truth city. To you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Nabala coming to you with another video in the spirit. And the topic of this video is basically going to be about keeping it simple and about finding that balance. Okay? Because it's really for you newer Akim and for you Akim, who's been in this thing for a little while, who's just still trying to, as you grow in this thing, you're trying to learn how to balance things out, and then things may get a little complicated, but you just gotta remember to keep it simple. Okay? We sometimes we can make things more difficult than what it has to be. Okay? And it don't always have to be like that. So I'm just gonna give a couple perspectives about it. It's gonna be just a exhortation video more than anything. Not gonna be full of too many scriptures. Just really just exhortating on the newer Akim. Okay. So when it comes down, to the work, don't try to be too deep, like the apostles always say. Just keep it simple. Okay, break down the things that you know how to break down, and the things that you need to learn, learn those things as well. But like the Apostle Hall always said, we're in the time of we're living in a time of prophecy, where prophecy is really happening. A lot of prophecy going on. So that's one thing you want to make sure that you're getting into is learning about the prophecies and getting those breakdowns right. Okay, so you can start off there and then just work from that. Okay, and then make sure that you're getting those book scriptures done as well. Okay, because that is going to help you build. That's going to help you start off your foundation and it'll give you a solid foundation, and then you can work on building and growing off of that. Okay, and as well as life. You're in a time where you're pitting off that old man and growing into a new man. Okay, so a lot of things you shouldn't be doing no more, okay? And the Lord is probably going to start changing your spirit where you're not going to be even in the mood to do some things like that, okay? Whether it's hanging with friends or doing extracurricular activities that you used to do, or etc., whatever it may be. Just like I said again, just keep it simple. Find you some things that you really enjoy doing. That's beneficial. That's just caught up. And follow all the time. We're in the point where it's played out to be just sitting on your ass for a few hours not doing nothing. Okay, we gotta make sure that we're giving the Lord our time, really majority of our time. Okay, but what comes with that is a balance. Okay, you have to make sure you have a balance in all things. Okay, and I'm gonna grab a scripture right here. As it says, a cross balance is a foundation to the Lord, but a just weight is his light time. So you got to make sure that you have a balance for everything, that you're not overindulging in stuff out here in this world, in this life. Okay, and that you're keeping your eye on the prize. Okay, and just continue to grow in that new man, honestly. Because that's what we're striving for. Okay, so we're at a time where it's gonna be a lot of spiritual things happening, and spirits gonna try to fuck with you and stuff like that, but it's okay. Okay, it should knock you off your game. Okay, just keep pushing and keep going forward, because that's your job. Okay, let me grab this. So you have to make sure that you're putting on that whole armor. It's Ephesians 6:11 says, "Put on the whole armor, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." And that's what you have to make sure that we're doing. Putting on that whole armor, and that we're remaining spiritual as well, and staying that we continue to grow in the spirit, because the times we're living in now, spirits are gonna be ramping up against us, and you can see it. You know, we had the brother in South Carolina, the elder. You know, spirit tried to run up on him. What did he do? He stayed in the spirit. He didn't act carnal. Okay, but there's gonna come times where, you know, if it's time for you to defend yourself, that you will have to do so, and that's justified. Okay, so don't really, you'll know the Lord. Like I say, everything happens for a reason, and the Lord is in control of all things. Okay, but as far as when it comes to doing this work, just keep it simple. Okay, set you up a schedule, you know, where you that you can follow, which is sufficient for you. You know, don't try to look how another brother, you know, is what. Don't try to do what another brother's doing. You got to find what works for you. Okay, you know, and every brother has their portion. So whatever portion that is, you know, just deal with it. And then when it's time for you to increase, you know, ask the Lord to increase you, and it will do it. The scriptures talk about that. So, you know, find you a schedule which is suitable for you. You know, get you a nice little reading schedule in, nice little study schedule in, and all that, and work around it. You know, with your everyday life that you have going on. Okay, because we have to remember we have to do this work first. Okay, so that's what we have to make sure that we're. So like it, we have to make sure that we're being those watchmen that the Lord asks us to be. Okay, that we're out here looking at what's going on out here in the world, and just doing that alone can, you know, spark you, you know, to get a video topic, or to spark you to want to learn something and to research something. Okay, and then also, if you say, you know, you low in the spirit, or you know you think you're having a little blockage, link up with brothers or talk to brothers. Okay, that's what the brotherhood is for. Okay, the brotherhood is for us to help each other. Okay, and to be there for each other and to help build each other up. Okay, so the Lord has gave us all the tools that we need. Okay, to sustain in this place. So we have to make sure that we're utilizing them. Okay, we can't get caught up in too much of the worldly things that's going on out here, because all this stuff is coming to an end, as you can see. So why worry about it? I got a saying that I say to people, which I'm not taking the credit for saying it, but I just tell people that worry about what you can control. So if you can't control it, you know, don't give your time and energy to it. And there's nothing that we go through that the Lord hasn't put that on us as a test. Okay, the Lord is going to put us through multiple tests, but we will overcome it as long as we have faith and believe in Yahweh Shah. And that's how simple it is. That's what we have to remember, that we have Yahweh Shah on our side. Okay, so we don't need to overcomplicate things. You know, as long as we're doing what we have to do for the Lord's going to do what He says He's going to do for us, or we ask Him to do for us. And it's just that simple. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Just remember just to find that balance. You know, like you. Okay, don't be out here overindulging in anything. You know, pray to the Lord about opening your eyes, and to continue to control your steps, and to just continue to show you the way, the thing that you need to do, and He's going to allow you to see those things. Okay, so balance. We need balance in this thing, and that's the most important. So continue to find that balance, and you should be all right. So Lord, when this video is edifying, I'm gonna close out by giving my praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem,